What's up, Pixels? It's Pixel Pioneer. Ever wonder what certain drugs would look like if they were Minecraft effects? Probably not, but now you won't be able to stop thinking about it. Just like Minecraft potions can boost your speed or make you feel nauseous, realize substances have their own effects on the body and mind. Some make you feel invincible, others will slow you down, and a few might make you see things that aren't really there. This list isn't here to glorify or condemn anything. It's just a fun way to compare reality within the game. So whether you're just curious or looking for a weird way to explain these things, here's how some of the most well-known drugs would translate into the world of Minecraft. Number 1. Marijuana, or commonly known as weed. We got slowness, we got hunger, and we got weakness. Why? When you're high, everything just slows down. You move slower, you react slower, and generally feel more laid back. That's where the slowness comes from. At the same time, you suddenly feel starving, even if you just ate. That's where the hunger comes from. And physically, you're just not in the mood to do much. Just everything requires too much effort. That's where the weakness potion comes from. So, real effect. Weed makes you relaxed and less motivated to move around quickly. It also increases appetite and can make you feel physically lazy or sluggish. As a location for this, I chose the jungle biome. The jungle biome represents the slow, relaxed vibe of being high, full of thick trees, vines, and the laid-back atmosphere. It's a perfect fit for this type of drugs. Number 2. I think this is the most common drug that everybody knows, and it's cocaine. Now, the effects is potion of swiftness, haste, and a potion of strength. Why? Cocaine makes you hyperactive. So you move faster, that's where the speed comes from, or swiftness. You act more energized, so haste, and sometimes you feel way stronger and more confident than you actually are. So that's why I chose as the last Minecraft effect, strength. So the real effect, cocaine is a stimulant that increases energy, alertness, and physical activity. It makes people feel wired and ready to go, but it also can make them overconfident and impulsive. So, as a location, I chose the icy spike biomes. So, the reason for that is the icy spike biomes are sharp, fast moving, and very dangerous, just like the effects of cocaine. It's cold, intense, and makes you feel like you can conquer anything, if only for a short time, of course. As the third one, we have LSD or acid. As Minecraft effects, we have nausea, we have levitation, as you can already see, and we got also a potion of night vision. LSD messes with your perception in a big way. Your surroundings might feel like they're unreal. You're floating, whereas the levitation comes into play, and colors or light seem more brighter and more intense. That's where night vision comes into play, and it can also make you feel dizzy or uneasy at times, and that's where the nausea part comes from. So, the real effect. LSD is a hallucinogen that alters the way you see and experience the world. It can cause vivid visual effects, makes you feel disconnected from reality, and sometimes lead you to nausea or discomfort. The location, the warped forest. The reason for it is the warped forest is colorful, strange, and really trippy, making it the perfect biome to represent this altered perception of an LSD trip. Okay, so I think this will be one of the only legal ones in this list, and also the most social accepted one in this list, and it's alcohol. So for alcohol, I got nausea, slowness, and strength. So why? When you drink too much, you start moving slower and you're reacting less quickly. If you overdo it, you might feel sick, and then you got the nausea on your hands. But in the moment, alcohol can also make you feel more confident and even aggressive, even though you're actually weaker and less coordinated. So, the real effects: alcohol impairs movement and judgment. It can make you feel more social or uninhibited at first, but too much leads to dizziness, nausea, and a loss of coordination. So, as a location, I chose a shipwreck, which is down here. So, why did I choose a shipwreck? So, a shipwreck is very disorientating and chaotic, as you can see, and it gives us a feeling of being lost at sea, much like the confused and uncoordinated state you can be in after too much alcohol. Okay, so now we got ecstasy, or MDMA. The effects I chose for this are absorption, potion of night vision, and potion of leaping. MDMA makes you feel like nothing can hurt you. Absorption, light and sound become more intense and enjoyable. Night vision, and you feel super energetic, like you could dance or move around forever. Jump boost. So the real effect is that MDMA boosts mood and energy, making people feel euphoric and emotionally connected to others. It enhances sensory perception, but it can also cause overheating and dehydration. So the location, the cherry biome. The cherry blossom biome is vibrant and full of positive energy, representing the euphoric and heightened experience of MDMA. Everything feels alive and intense, just like the drug's effect. Next up, we got magic mushrooms. Mushrooms can cause nausea at the start, but once they really kick in, reality starts to feel different, almost like you are floating. They can also make you feel energetic and euphoric. That's why I also chose for jump boost. So, the real effect. Mushrooms are a natural hallucinogen that alter perception, making things look and feel different. They can cause laughter, deep thoughts, or intense visual distortions, but they can also sometimes cause nausea or confusion. So, as a location, I chose a mushroom island. The mushroom island is naturally suited for this experience. With its giant mushrooms and whimsical atmosphere, it mirrors the altered state of mind and the surreal feeling of a mushroom trip. Okay, now we got ketamine. For this, I have slow falling, slowness, and blindness. So, why? Ketamine can make you feel disconnected from your body, almost like you're floating. So, this time I didn't choose for levitation, otherwise I think it would be used too much, since a lot of drugs can make you feel like you are floating. But I think the effect of slow falling is also really fitting. So ketamine also slows your body movement down by a lot, so that's why I also chose slowness. And at higher doses, visions can also become blurry or distorted, so that's why I also chose blindness. The real effect of ketamine is that it is a dissociative drug that can create an out-of-body experience. It slows movement and your reaction time. Sometimes it can also cause people to feel detached from reality. So as a location, I chose a snowy tundra. The snowy tundra gives a sense of isolation and disconnection, much like the effects of ketamine. It's vast and it's cool, making you feel like you are floating away from reality. Okay, this is a not so popular drug. I don't think that a lot of people will have heard about it. But this is DMT, and the effects I chose for this are blindness. I also chose night vision for it, and also darkness. So DMT trips are so intense that people often lose sight of reality completely, and that's why I chose blindness. Some report seeing vivid colors and visions. That's why I chose night vision, but others feel like they've been pulled into a deep and dark place. So, in the real world, DMT is one of the strongest hallucinogens out there, causing brief but intense experiences where people feel like they enter other dimensions or communicating with strange entities. As my location, I chose the Outer End Islands. The Outer End Islands are mysterious and also isolated. They are full of strange visions, just like a DMT trip. It's a place that feels completely detached from normal reality, perfect for representing these effects of these drugs.